Hey everyone, I'm Brandon with Gaylor Property Service, and today we're at the landfill. First thing this morning, dropping off a load of junk. The customer loaded this for me yesterday, so I rented out the trailer to him. I didn't even have to load this. So let's get it dumped and head to our next job. There's a full load of just household garbage. This is from a house clean out that the customer is doing. So this is actually my first junk removal job of the year of 2024. And it started out as a dumpster rental. And the customer, his mother is going to a nursing home, so he's cleaning out her house. So the customer called me and wanted a dumpster rental. He said he's gonna need it for 2 days. 2 full loads. So that right there, per 1 day full load, I charge $300. So that's $600 right there. And I didn't have to touch any trash, nothing. Just dropped it off at his house in the morning. I dropped it off 1 day. He filled it up. I picked it up that evening, dumped it the next morning, dropped it off. And then what you seen just now was me dumping that load. So the first 2 loads, he loaded all by himself. And that was $300 each. So this dumpster rental is easy money, and junk removal, it's big money. Like, it's where the money's at. And he hired me for the first 2 dumpster rentals. After that, he had some bigger furniture and stuff that needed to be hauled away, and he didn't want to do it himself, so he's hired me again, a part of this same job, to do the furniture, which I'm headed to his house right now to do. That was also another $300 because it's a full load. And then he gave me a $100 bonus. So just in this week from the one customer is $1,000. And most of the stuff I didn't even have to touch. And also, his mother's house has a good sized shed, and he was just able to get into it yesterday. So after seeing what was inside of it, he's hiring me next week to clean that out and haul it all off. And I estimated it being 3 to 4 loads. So that's going to be $300 a load, $900 to $1,200. Could be more, could be less. But in 2 weeks, in just kind of 2 jobs, 1 customer, it's over $2,000. We're right there at it. That's some good money there. I would love to get more junk removal jobs. That's what I've always kind of focused on more than anything, even since starting the business, is junk removal, because I knew just by watching YouTube videos and researching it that that's where the big money's at. And it's usually not a ton of work. Like, it can be nasty and a lot of work, but to me it's not as hard work as like cutting down brush or that kind of stuff. The outside manual labor, I guess junk removal is manual labor, but not, I don't know, it doesn't seem as hard as some other things I've done, I guess. Anyways, we're headed to the house now to finish off the bigger furniture items. We're going to fill the trailer up with it, and then whatever left we have in the trailer, whatever room we have left in the trailer, I'm going to start cleaning out some of that storage building. Just filled up with some smaller stuff. So if you're looking to get into business and looking to get a dump trailer, you can make money all different kind of ways with it. But to me, the junk removal is where the biggest money's at. I haul a lot of gravel and rock and stuff like that, and yeah, you can make good money doing that, but it's gonna run you to death. And per each load, I charge, or my profit is like $125. make up for one junk removal job, usually. The brush cutting and stuff like that, it's decent money, but not as good as junk removal. Like, it's more work, I feel like. You kind of price it by the hour, and it's just, to be a $1,000 job, you're looking at a all-day or 2-day job, pain in the butt job, versus a few junk removal loads. And spreading mulch and stuff like that, yeah, you could make decent money doing that. It's probably less work than brush cutting. You make money hauling it plus spreading it out. But still, you're kind of doing it by the hour somewhat. So for me, and hopefully the biggest thing that happened this year is getting more junk removal jobs. That's the goal, at least.
We'll see you Monday too, so we'll be back Monday. Yeah, got a little quiet back there. Yeah. I'll try not to.
Well, we're back at the landfill. This is the second load of the day. Pretty good hefty load here. It's super muddy. It rained all last night, so it's nasty getting in here to the landfill. So here's the storage building all cleaned up. Oh, one thing left. That can stay. That's on the wall. So here's the storage building all cleaned up. It took about 2.5 loads. There's the trailer right there. That's a full load there. We did a full load earlier. Here's inside this other room. And the family's keeping that, the little cabinet. And inside this closet, we cleaned in it. There wasn't much in there though. Just swept up the floor, so it's nice and somewhat clean. Yep, not too bad of a job.